Hi, this is Joe with UQ Farms, and today I'm going to show you how to apply our activated biochar garden mix. This stuff is amazing. Biochar. This is the foundation of our whole entire program, the soil health. Biochar is basically the apartment complex for microorganisms to be able to exist and hang out in the spot where you put it. We have a lot of problems with leaching, and if you have microorganisms, sometimes they just don't hang out. So this basically is a permanent solution to be able to keep the beneficial microorganisms around the plants where they can feed them, because the microorganisms feed your plants really well. And if you have healthy soil, you have a healthy plant. And this is the step one, the foundation. Get the biochar in first. And the best way to do that is right at the time of planting. So this garden mix is for tilling. Okay, you want to get this down. This is activated, meaning this has been saturated in a colony of microorganisms that are really beneficial, and you want to get it down as much as you can, probably where the roots of your plant are going to be. So roughly about 1 foot, 12 inches deep. You want to mix this in and till it in to where the biochar is about 10% of the soil content. If you can put that much in there, then you're basically putting that there for hundreds of years. That will always be there, and the natural native microorganisms that are there are going to move in and they're going to do their whole thing. But we charge it up so that you're putting in a lot of microorganisms already. So the way to do this, you got your bag of biochar. I have my hole. I have my really special Nio tree. This is amazing, and I'm going to plant it right here. So you just want to dig down, pull some dirt out. We're going to mix this all together with the biochar. Got the scooper. This biochar is kind of moist because it's super fresh. We just pulled it out of the brew like literally a couple days ago. And ideally you want to use it right away, as quickly as you can. From the time you pick it up from us, get it into the plants because it's living, it's alive. And then you just mix it in, so you till it and get a nice mix. This char, it's multiple size pellets. Some of it is like super granules. Some of it's bigger chunks. And that's perfect because that way it'll make a nice consistency in the soil. And you just want to mix it up. I'm going to use a little bit more to where it's roughly 10% biochar and 90% other soil. Okay, mix it up really good. So once you feel like you got it mixed good, pull out any pohaku. Now I'm going to plant the plant. This is a very special Nio tree, ready to get in the ground. So anytime you plant a tree, you want to have the soil even with the surface of the pot. Make sure there's no air pockets in it, and that way, the biochar is basically everywhere where the roots are, and the roots are growing. You want the roots to grow into the biochar because that's where the microbes will live, and they will be able to feed this plant over the long term. This is a long-term solution. You're not just like adding fertilizer and then walking away from it. You're creating a living system within your soil that's going to be there for a very long time if you do all these steps right. So this is step one. Get the biochar in with the roots. Now what I'm going to do is show you a couple quick steps. Now that we have inoculated microbes in there, I make my own compost. So put compost at the surface. Best thing you could possibly do. There's worms in there, some eggshells, some coffee grinds. Start making your own compost. There's a million videos to watch about how to do that. But after you do your garden mix, put compost, then cap it off with mulch, wood chips. You don't want to bury the plant. You want to have the surface of the plant even and just kind of make a mulch donut around it. this is the way to do any tree. Biochar at the bottom, plant your tree, layer of compost, then layer of mulch. Then you come in later on and you spray it with the aerated vermicompost tea. And that's really good. So that's how you apply our activated biochar garden mix. Aloha.